What's going on today? Welcome back to Rusty Garage. Today we got my old Toyota Tacoma 2002. It's just a quick little video on how to install the trailer lights for your obvious trailer. Yeah, and so we're going to do that. So it's a real quick and simple job. You only need a couple screwdrivers. We got to tear out the headlights and it should be just plug and play. Now, this truck's going to make an appearance on the channel again. We got a couple little Amazon-y upgrades, you know, muffler, some interior stuff. So stay tuned for that if you want to see that. And maybe timing belt if I get the time to do it. So that should be fun. No, it won't. So anyway, let's drop the tailgate on this girl. Just so we get a little workbench, you know, for 2 screwdrivers. Okay, so let's take the headlights out, shall we? Tail lights, yeah, tail lights. So for this old girl, it's only 4 screws, 2 on either side. Some of your newer models might not be that simple, but especially on the SUVs and the cars, you're gonna have to go through the trunk and take off some of the interior or some of the plastic trim. But it's pretty simple on this old girl. Looks like somebody's already been here. There's 8 screws, and I'm gonna say 7 of them are stripped, so that's great. So we'll get these out and, you know, probably lose a couple of them. That's just how I roll. That one is stripped to hell. Or my screwdriver is just too fat. Either one. But either way, it shouldn't be too difficult. It's just 4 screws, like I said. If this one will come out. And if you're wondering, this... Yeah, see? There it goes. There, that's gone. Never see that one again. Cut! Crisis averted. At least that won't be in my truck tire later. That's usually where they end up, isn't it? This one's quite stripped. I might have... And that one's missing already, so that's great. So this just pops right out. Nothing to it. This side takes 2 longer ones, this side takes 2 shorter ones. And here's our headlights here. So I'm gonna go to the other side, get the other one out. And here we go. Here's my package. Just arrived today. Just like Christmas, man. So this is Mecmo trailer wiring harness. Custom vehicle size. Yeah, sure. Like I said, this is a fairly easy thing to do. They give you a shit ton of wiring, more than what you'll ever need probably, but these are just meant to plug and play into your headlights. I'll show you that, and it just connects the circuit from your main harness to your lights and then to your trailer wiring. Simple, easy peasy. There we go. There's your ground. Here's your headlight plug-ins. So, if I remember right, I think green is right, I think. And then yellow is left. I believe it goes that way. Maybe. So we got the user manual here, the instructions, right? And, you know, we're not going to need that. Won't need that. Don't need it. So the kit I got off Amazon also comes with a couple connectors. If you need to connect any wires, it comes with a fuse, which it did not come with a inline fuse, so I don't know why they sent me a fuse. I have inline fuses, but I'm pretty sure that's basically what this is, so you don't need an inline fuse. So I don't know why they sent that, but anyway, we got it. So that's great. So underneath the truck, what we're going to want to do is come up with our wiring harness here. So underneath the truck, you're going to see a hole up through your fender. You can go straight up there, or you can follow your harness and go through that smaller hole. It doesn't really matter. I'm probably going to go that way and fish it up through so I can get a hold of it up by the tail light. Just like so. It's there, I just can't reach it. There we go. So what we're going to want to do here, really simple, straightforward and easy. Easy peasy, lick and squeezy. So you're going to unclip your clip. Just grab yourself a screwdriver and press that little clip in. And it should wiggle right out. Like so. A little corroded, but
yeah, it's 2002. She's old.
All right, so what you're going to want to do is connect your ends together like this. There you go. And this end goes over here. Just like that. And then she goes back together. And that part will be done. See? Perfect. And then we'll do the down below stuff after. Let's just get the other side fished up, through, plugged in, and then we'll zippy tie where we're going to zippy tie. And yeah, so let's do that. So over here, if you come take a look, there's already a bunch of wires coming up through here. This one goes to wherever, nowheres. So I could just take that out, but just want to show you, if you're in a situation like that and you can't really fish what you want to fish up through the fishing hole, take what you want to do. Simple little thing you can do is take a stick, anything like that, zip tie it, easy as can be, and then you got something you can fish it up through your hole with. Just like that. Then just take your side cutters, cut your zip tie, don't cut your wires. That would be a tragedy. Same thing as the other side, just unplug your lights. Then get yourself underneath the truck. Now we could have followed the original harness, went over top the frame. Would have been a lot neater that way. But what I'm going to do is zippy tie it to the existing one, leaving a little slack so it doesn't rub up against anything. And zippy tie it all the way over to the opposite side, so then we can fish our ground line up through on the driver's side, because it's already got ground spots there, so we ain't gonna make a ground on the other side or anything. Okay, so we got our wire running up to our headlight. This is the passenger side. We got her loose here, so she's not going to be tight and chafing. Zip tied to the wiring harness. Then we got our four-way zip tied to the frame of the trailer hitch. That comes all the way over here. We got our little fuse box thingamabobber up there, zippy tied to the trailer hitch frame. Everything's kind of looking, well, like a rat's nest, but anyway, at least it's not hanging around. And then we got up to our driver's side. Last thing I'm going to do is take our ground wire, feed it up through there with that, and hook that up and see if it works. There's our ground line, or not ground line, but ground wire. So we get an existing ground right here. That's probably an 8 I would say that's a 8mm. So we'll go ahead and take that off and put it with that existing ground. So we need the handy dandy toolkit. Now, that's probably an 8mm, which I don't have one deep. That's fine, I guess. Where's our 8s? Down here? Yes. Let's try that, and with the extension. That's quite the long bolt there for the ground. Holy crap. Alright. Well, I'll clean that one up too, I guess, since I'm here. And I just lost that, of course. That should work fine. Get her 2 grounds. Put them together just like that. Take your screw. Put that back into place. Alright, they're good and tight in there. That should work fine. Let's go ahead and put the headlights back into place and hook up the trailer. There's our left blinker. We'll run up and see if our right one works. Our right one's working. That's with our lights on. I don't know if you can see that, but they're all on, even the side markers. So when I'm going down the highway at night, people are going to see me now. That's good. Shouldn't get pulled over now. The only thing we got left to check is the brake lights. So there you have it. That's how you install the wiring harness from your truck to your trailer. Simple as that. Just get the right one, plug and play. Specific for your model vehicle. Easy as can be. Anybody can do it. If I can do it, you can do it. So everything works, which is good, because I travel around with this trailer quite a bit, and without lights, you know, that's kind of frowned upon. So it's good to have them. So anyway, so thanks for watching, guys. Hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe to the channel if you want to. That'd be awesome. We're on the road. We want to get, I don't know, the goal's like 50 subs right now. So if we can hit 50, that'd be spectacular. If you made it this far in the video though, I want you to comment down below wiring harness so I know you made it this far. So anyway, have a great day guys. Thanks for watching. Peace.